Hello and welcome. In this video, we will learn about the ternary operator. Okay. Now this ternary operator is very simple and can be used to replace simple if else statements. Alright. Now this is the program from previous video which tells you whether the student has passed or not. Okay. So here when we run it, it asks for marks, and when we enter marks, it checks against a condition. If it is greater than or equal to 40, it says you passed the exam, else it says you failed the exam. So 15 is less than 40, and so it says failed the exam, correct? So this we have learned how to program this in the previous video. Now I will comment this entire program out, okay, to show you about ternary operator. Okay, see, instead of writing this much, you can just write this much. Okay, now this is the syntax for ternary operator. Here goes the condition. After condition we have a question mark, and then expression if this condition is true, and a colon, then expression if the condition is false. Alright. Now from this I will copy and paste it here and explain it so that you can relate to this and understand it properly. Okay. Now what is the condition against which we are checking the entered marks? It is this, correct? Marks greater than or equal to 40. So condition goes here. I have copied this. Now I will paste it here. Okay. So marks greater than or equal to 40. And then comes question mark. Then what if this condition is true? What should be done if this comes out as true? This must be printed, correct? This must be printed. So we will have this. I will copy this and I will paste it here. Expression if true. If true. What is true? This is true. Okay. So I will paste it here. Then what if the expression is false? Which expression? This expression. What if the expression is false? We have to print this. Correct? We have to print this. So I have copied this. I will paste it here. And this is what must be printed out. So that's all. Instead of writing this, it is enough if you write this. Both will get you the same result. Okay. Now try to relate to this. This is the condition. This is the condition. This is the statement or expression which must be executed if this is true. So if this is true, this must be executed. This must be executed. If this is false, this must be executed. This must be executed. And that is all there is to the ternary operator. Okay. So condition and then question mark. This is important. And then both expressions are separated by a colon and then ended by semicolon as usual. Alright. So now let me cut this to avoid confusion. Now I will run it and it says enter marks. I will say 43 and it says you passed the exam, and I will run it once again and enter 17 and it says you failed the exam. See how small and how clean this is when compared with if else, right? So this ternary operator can be used instead of simple if else statements. Remember, simple. Okay. If you have multiple statements to be executed if the condition is true or false, then do not go for this because it will confuse you. If it is only one line execution, then you can go for this. Okay. Meaning, once again, I will put it here, I will paste it here. Meaning, if you have only one line to be executed for the true and also for the false, then instead of if else, go for this. Whereas if you have multiple statements to be executed, multiple things to be executed, if the condition is true or false, then it is better to go for if else statements instead of ternary operators. Okay, so I hope this is clear. So let me delete this. Alright, so as we have three operands, it is called as ternary operator. Next, I have written a program here. I will explain it to you. It is very straightforward and easy. I have declared two variables. One is marks, which is integer. One is result, which is character, char, char or char. Next, we enter, it asks enter the marks. Okay, so let me run it. It says enter the marks. I will enter 56 and it says P, meaning pass. I will run the program and I will enter 12 and it says F, fail. That's all. Okay. So it says enter the marks. Then it takes in marks and sends it to this variable. Okay. So you know about this much. Now here in if else statement, what I have is this. If the entered marks is greater than or equal to 40, then instead of printing out the result directly, I want to store character P in result variable. Where is the result variable? Here. Okay, I said result is a variable of data type char. So if marks is greater than or equal to 40, I want to store this character in this variable. If not, then I want to store F character inside result variable. Okay, and at the end I want to print whatever is stored in result variable. So you know result is char and so I have used %c. So now here according to this I had entered 12. So 12 is less than 40 and so F was stored in result. F was stored in result variable and it was printed out. Okay. So meaning is it is not necessary to print something if the condition is true or false. You can store something in the variable too. Okay, you can store something in variable too. Now you can write this using ternary operator. Alright, so let me show it to you how. So here I will write the syntax, which is condition and then question mark, first expression, okay, then a colon, then comes second expression and then comes a semicolon. Alright, now what is the condition? Condition is this, correct? You can write this or you can write it along with brackets also. So let me have it like this. Okay, marks greater than or equal to 40. What is the first expression? It is this, correct? What is the second expression? It is this. Alright, now let me delete this to avoid confusion. Yeah, so this is our syntax. Now here let me delete this. Here I won't be declaring the variable. I will declare it here. Alright, char result is equal to char result is equal to this, and now I don't require this and this. Okay, this and this. So this will be my final syntax using ternary operator. So basically I have declared a result variable which stores P or F according to this condition being true or false. So if this condition is true, then P will be stored in result. If this condition is false, then F will be stored in result. Okay. So P and F both are characters, and so they are inside single quotes. You know this rule, correct? Now let me run this and check if it works. So enter the marks. I'll say 15 and it says F, which is this. I'll run and I'll enter 78 and it says pass. Okay. So see, using this single line, I was able to get the same result which I had obtained using 5 or 6 lines. Okay. Now it is your personal choice as a programmer whether you want to go for this or if else statement. If you find if else statement easy, then you can go for that. If not, go for this. Okay. So apart from these differences and similarities, there is no advantage of one over the other. Clear? Yes. Now I have an exercise for you. In the previous video, we had written a program, correct? Where it asks marks and attendance. So only if the marks is greater than or equal to 40 and attendance is greater than or equal to 80, it was pass. Else it was fail, correct? I want you to obtain the same using ternary operator. Okay? Use AND operator and get the same result using ternary operator. That is your task. Alright? So pause the video and try it out, because in a few seconds I'll be showing you the solution for that. Alright? Yes. So here is the solution. This is condition for marks and operator condition for attendance, and then this is the first expression, this is the second expression. Alright, so I hope you have obtained the same result. If not, see where you have went wrong and make the corrections. Okay, so that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and thank you for watching.